welcome to the Warehouse Receipt System Council. My name is Samuel Ogola. I'm the acting CEO of the Warehouse Receipt System Council. The warehouse receipt is an intervention by government underpinning the presidential Big Four agenda on 100% food and nutrition security to support farmers.
The government in its reforms brought in the Warehouse Receipting Council, which would allow farmers to store their maize so that they don't rush to the market. And as they store their maize, they are issued with a receipt, which is a legal document that they can transact with. But as they store their maize with their receipt in their hand, the maize still remains theirs, but they can sell it at a time when the price is good. So usually between October and November, the price goes down because this is the time the farmers are harvesting.
Now with the warehouse receipting system in place, a lot of the systems, the warehouses that are being upgraded will then meet the standards and ensure that their product or their commodities are adequately stored. For now, we're focused on grain, but we'll be moving on to another group of value chains. This includes potatoes, wheat, rice, and this will ensure that we support the food and nutrition security aspirations of the country through the breadbasket requirements. Part of the ASTGS is on digital transformation, and the warehouse receipting system is actually an electronic system that allows for traceability and accountability on product or commodities that are deposited at the various warehouses, and it has to be licensed warehouses.
And from the fact that the bank is very, very intent on growing its loan portfolio up to 60% in the agriculture sector. Right now, playing around 7% of the loan portfolio, and the money is available. Money is not short at all. We're talking about 120 billion, which is sitting there waiting to be picked up by those two sectors, those two segments. And so there's a huge opportunity, therefore, to work with the warehouses with the benefits that it delivers in terms of ensuring sustainability of farming. You have a market, you have a store. Because you have a store and you have a market, it means that the whole business of losing or wastage is reduced drastically. The whole idea of value addition is enhanced. And then you can begin to talk about product development. How do we diversify? And when we talk about all of this, we're really talking about the opportunities for diversification of agricultural products.
The agriculture sector is the backbone of Kenya's economy, highly contributing to our GDP and creating jobs for farmers. What the warehousing receipt system is doing by creating and building infrastructure for agricultural produce goes a long way in mitigating the losses that farmers have been facing. So as Kenya Investment Authority, we'll continue to promote the opportunities that the warehouse system has and facilitate investors as much as we can. And after we facilitate them, we walk the journey with them by giving them aftercare services. So if you think investment, make it Kenya. Thank you.
Most times farmers are relying on their own resources, and thus productivity and production nationally is affected. The warehouse receipt system comes to address these issues. And the warehouse receipt system is a process where farmers, after harvesting, they take their produce to the certified warehouse, which will be certified by a government agency called Agriculture and Food Authority. And they are assured at that point that the produce will be well taken care of, it will be graded, it will be dried, it will be properly kept so that the value of the commodity is maintained and also quality is maintained. After they make a deposit, then they get a receipt. This receipt is tradable and negotiable, and the farmer can then use this to trade his commodity or to market it without the pressures of post-harvest handling or produce in the farm. But also using the receipt, in case they desire to, they can also get access to credit through banking, financial institutions, banks, or SACCOs or microfinance, which can give them up to about 70% of the value of the produce at that market price. Using that, they can then be able to then finance on-farm activities and meet their domestic needs. We therefore ask you and the millers and the traders to come in and onboard this system, because the whole country is going to benefit and all the value chain players are going to benefit from this concept. Thank you very much.